Do you know what you would do in the midst of a zombie apocalypse? Do you have the tools necessary to survive? Many would agree that if a zombie breakout ever occurred, society, as we all know it, would crumble. The world would become a chaotic place of survival. So what do you think? Would you make it? After this video is complete, you will be ready to face the end. So let's get started. Meet James. He will be here to help you on your trip through survival. He will stick with us as we encounter the 5 crucial steps for making it through the end of the world. Sounds like fun, right? Okay, let's begin. Step 1 is simple. It's the easiest out of the 5, but just as important. Stay informed. Make sure to watch news reports and listen to the radio daily. You need to know what's going on. Becoming knowledgeable in the spread of the undead and listening for safety zones is crucial to staying alive. Make sure to note what they say, because you might have to leave the comfort of your own home. It's very important to get your hands on a radio that runs on solar power, although batteries will do just fine. Why, you might ask? Well, I can answer that with our next step. If you live in an overpopulated area, it might be a good idea to leave ASAP. The more residents, the higher rate of catching the virus. Don't react so hastily and drive off to the middle of nowhere to become isolated, because you still want to be surrounded by a decent number of people. You don't want to be there standing by yourself, do you? You want to know you have others there that offer protection and safety if you ever come to the conclusion of needing it. If you are leaving, make sure to pack smart. No reason to bring unnecessary items. Have the essentials, and don't bring too much. Make sure to bring extra clothes, a blanket, a lighter or matches, and of course, some food that doesn't need to be refrigerated nor heated. Bring Ziploc baggies, I will explain later. Also, don't forget that solar-powered radio of yours. You're not planning to leave your house without any sort of weapon for protection, are you? Well, for Pete's sake, get back in that house and find a weapon before you leave. If you have a gun and know how to use it, great. You're better off than a lot of us are. For those of you who don't have a gun, maybe some of these household items will help. Lamp poles, a shovel, the blades of a fan, frames from a bedpost. Even a broom that is sharpened on the end can help you survive. Got some weapons, James? Good. Make sure you're comfortable and confident with what you choose. Store all solid food waste, as well as personal hygiene waste, in the Ziploc bags that you brought. Do not throw these away. Oh, no. These are our diversional strategic devices. But let's call them PDBs, short for Personalized Diversion Bombs. So how will these come in handy, you might ask? Because of the zombie's slow speed, once an encounter comes along with more than one zombie, you can quickly poke holes in your PDB and throw it in the opposite direction you plan to run. These will help gain you extra time for escape. They smell like you, and in a way, they taste like you, but thank goodness it isn't you. Protection will be your best friend. You will find protection from your handy weapons, perhaps individuals you meet along the way, or maybe your PDBs. But in one situation, you should avoid protection. That situation is repopulation. Avoid using condoms. If you survive the apocalypse, you need to prepare for repopulating the Earth, right? So how do you feel? Confident? Do you remember everything we went over? What was step 1, James?
Stay informed.
Step 2?
Pack light.
Step 3?
Get a weapon.
How about step 4?
PDB. Poop bombs.
And for the 5th step?
Lots of sex.
No condoms for you, big boy. So do you feel ready to survive? Great, so remember, facing a zombie apocalypse doesn't have to be so scary. With these simple steps, you can survive.